Hi, we're sitting in the back of a 2022 Ford Maverick XLT, and you can see the back of the bed here, wheel well, and as we get towards the back, towards the tailgate, on the right hand side there's these really neat little cubbies, and they have a little cover on them with a latch, and you can rotate that to lock it or unlock it. The little cover comes off. You have storage space, about a 6x8 storage area, and there's a cover that sits below here. If you take that out, you actually have more space going down. So this is a great place if you're gonna put some jumper cables or other things that you wanted to store. Maybe you don't want to store them inside the cab. Obviously somebody could get into this and break into it if they wanted to, but if you have a tonneau cover on, or you have a cap or topper or something on your bed, then it's not going to be as much of an issue. I've also seen a guy actually put a little lock on this with a latch. Anyway, I wanted to add another one of these because on the other side of the bed in this truck, it has a cover, but there's nothing inside of that. It's just a cover over empty hole. And somebody on the forum, the Maverick Truck Club forum, figured out you can put one of these over here. So I ordered one. This is the part number, about $40 from the Ford parts department. It took about 2 weeks for them to get it in. And now I'm going to install it over here. So I'll show you guys how that works. To remove the existing cover, there's 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take those out. Looks like they are 10 millimeter in size. And this is the bolt that's in there. You can see it has a washer on it. And I believe these are called an HB1, but I'll double check the part number and I'll put it on the screen right now. When you go to install the new cubby, there are going to be 2 more spaces for these, and I'll show you once I get this cover off. So you will need to buy 2 additional bolts if you want it to look flush without any empty holes. We've removed our 4 bolts, and this cover comes right off. Now we have an opening in the truck here, and this goes into this big cavity in the back side of the truck bed. It goes all the way through to the ground there. And we're going to install our new cubby, which looks like this, in that location. However, before we can do that, if we go over here, there's a tie down right here, and you can't put it in because that flange has to sit flat here to be bolted in, and this piece is going to block you from getting it in there. This looks like has a couple of, what are those, Torx? So 2 Torx on that. Now let me get the right size and then we'll pull that out. And hopefully you guys can see that. This is what a Torx looks like, so you might need one of these if you don't have one. And I'll pull that off and then we'll show the fit dropping this in. Got the tie down removed. You can see the 2 bolts on that come out, and again those are Torx head bolts. So we got those out, and now this guy should just slide in there. And now we just need to put the bolts in, put our tie down back in, and we're ready to go. And just like that, we now have a storage cubby on the other side. Cover is gone. Nice storage in there, be able to put stuff inside there. The only thing we're missing is the 2 bolts that go right there. They're not absolutely necessary, but just for aesthetic purposes, I'm gonna get them and put them in there just to make sure it looks a little bit more finished. But all said and done, there we go. Now have storage on both sides in the back of the XLT. Thanks for watching.